Hi, this is David again, and I wanted to do a, I always say quick video, and you know me, nothing's quick. Well, nothing on videos. Anyway, I'm a sick person. Hey, I have bipolar, I'm mentally ill, I can get away with stuff. I wanted to do a video on the request that I'm getting. I'm getting 2 or 3 requests a day on my comments, and I appreciate that. I appreciate it that you trust me enough to give you at least my side of the truth. You always have to look at both sides to know what the truth really is. But I have spent, whatever it is, 330 videos or something, speaking my mind, which I'll continue to do as shenanigans appear, which they do almost daily in Utah. I certainly am going to report on that because a lot of my friends in foreign countries go, we didn't know any of this shit was going on. None of it. We didn't know. Thank you for posting. So maybe I'm doing some good for those foreigners and some people out of state. When you get away from Utah, 1 or 2 states away, you don't get any information. So what I wanted to do was sincerely invite anyone, I don't care what country you're from, and you can, even if you're from if you're from a country, you speak some English, because I only broadcast in English. So anyone that wants to ask me a question, I will do my very best to answer as truthfully and as accurately as I can. Now, I'm not setting myself up as some kind of a Mormon scholar. I don't know the names of the people in the Mountain Meadow Massacre or their ages or their birthdays. You know, the Mormons want to focus us devil people on the details. See, the Mountain Meadows he doesn't know anything about because he doesn't know the birthdays of the children. That's Mormon stuff. The rest of you that are writing in understand that I talk basically in principle. Yes, I back up what I say with, Google and other places that you can go to check out what I'm saying. But what I do is tell you generally what has happened to me. I'm not saying this has happened to every other Mormon. I'm saying that I was in the Mormon church for over 50 years and was active and worked in the temple and never got excommunicated or church courts or have any kind of a problem with the Mormon church other than I basically read the doctrine away from BYU, and I said, hey, this doesn't make sense to me. So I want to sincerely invite anyone that has a question about what was your experience in the Mormon church concerning this issue. And then I'm not going to act like an expert that, gee, I'm going to give you times and dates and I'm going to open the Bible up and, hey, there's plenty of people that'll do that for you. I'm not into that. This is fun for me. It's fun. And I don't mind being truthful and as reasonably honest as I can possibly be on what was my experience. Now, I've had several people just say, well, what do you know about this? What do you know about that? And sometimes, well, I know a little bit. I think about everything in the Mormon church. A half a century is a long time to be in there. But to get, I don't want to go on my computer. I have a couple of videos here that I have to do. One of them was on Hoffman, Mark Hoffman, selling the Hinkster $1 million fake letter. Well, I can tell you my experience. I don't know what cell number Mark Hoffman is at the point of the mountain. I don't know that, and you know what? I don't care. And most of the people who watch my videos, they don't give a rat's ass either. They just want to know, what did this guy do? What did the Hinkster do? And what do you remember about this? So I'm willing to do that with no trouble at all. And most of you that have watched me from time to time may see, the other day, I watched one of my own videos, and I put my glasses on upside down. People had to go, what the hell? He doesn't know anything. He can't even put his glasses on straight. And the other day I had, just BSing you now. See how this always falls off. It always falls off. So I went to Walmart and I got some Gorilla Glue. If you haven't worked with Gorilla Glue, you don't know anything about fast drying super glues. Okay, so I put it on here, and I put this on my head like this, and then I walked around for like a half an hour. And I go to take my glasses off, go, shit, shit, it's super glued to my ear. I'm going, God, how do old people do this shit? So I'm yanking on it, and so I pick my wife up, and she goes, honey, why is your ear all red? You don't want to know. I don't want anyone else to know. And the other day, we came out of the Mexican restaurant together. We eat there a lot. And I had my glasses, and I'm paying. And this Mexican guy, he's as cute as can be. And he says, sir, you have cheese on your glasses. Well, you know, I'm bipolar, and I think very quickly, perhaps more than other people. And I said, I know that. That helps me see. Oh, sorry. So, when you get old, when you get old, you get old. So, I will tell you my experiences, and I will be as honest with you as I possibly can. And if I make a mistake, I'll come on the video and say, hey, I made a mistake. I made a mistake the other day with Romney, his $3 million in his safe deposit box. I said he cheated the Mormon church out of $20 million, or I'm sorry, $20,000 in tithing. Someone noted to me, no, you're wrong. It was $60,000 he cheated the Mormon church out of. So, you know, if it goes in the Mormons' favor, I usually don't even say anything, but if I've hurt somebody's feelings or I've misquoted or whatever, then I'm certainly willing to apologize. But if you have questions, just write me one line. David, what do you know about this? Or David, can you do a video on this? And the Mormons that write in and say, David, could you kill yourself on tape? I'm not going to do that one. Maybe later when I get really old and ancient, maybe I'll do that as my final salute to the Mormon church. So I just want to let people know I appreciate your comments, and I even appreciate some of the Mormon comments, most of them not, simply because they have nothing to do with the subject. Mormons never attack the subject. They always attack my eyebrows or my bald head or, you know, the shirt you're wearing or, you know, that's not really your bedroom. I mean, they go on and on and on. They call you stupid, ignorant, a moron, uneducated. You don't know what you're talking. You know, that's Mormon talk. And most of the time, it doesn't happen very often. My ratings... I'm not selling anything, but my ratings, those of you that watch me, which is almost 25,000 now, 94% of you say, hey, thumbs up, I believe that, that's thumbs up. And the Mormons are the other 6%, and they go thumbs down. Or maybe non-Mormons do that too, I don't know. But anyway, I got a 94% success rate of people wanting to watch, agreeing with what I'm saying, or understanding at least what I'm saying. So most of you that are writing in questions are not Mormons. Mormons know everything. They don't ask questions. But I've had a lot of people from foreign countries and a lot of people from rural areas of the United States go, I didn't know that about Mormons. Thank you. That really helps me understand. And I've had people say, well, now I understand how Mormons think. That's why I can't communicate with them. I'll try something else. So please send in your request. I've said about all I want to say unless new stuff comes up about the Mormon Church. And I'm probably going to go to mostly requests from now on because if somebody's interested, I don't mind. If it's only one person, I don't care about the hits. I said that to you from the very, very beginning. If no one looks at me, I don't care. I don't care. I look at myself. I go, hey, that's funny. And that's all I need. Just one person thinking, this is good that he did this. So I don't know why 25,000 of you have looked at me. I don't know. It certainly hasn't gone viral. At my age, viral means I've got a disease that is going to kill me. I didn't know what computer viral was, and I didn't know what a sock puppet channel was. Now I know. So I'm learning in my old age, and I'm enjoying it. What was the word today? It wasn't a deek, D-E-R-K, Dirk or Dirk or deek. And I asked my 13-year-old, what is a Dirk? And she said, I don't know, Dad. So I wasn't too far behind. I think it was a geek or a nerd. I'm not sure. But anyway, if you have questions, just simply hit my comments. You don't have to identify yourself. 99% of the requests are legitimate. Those that aren't legitimate, who knows? I may respond to it on a video, I may not. But I do enjoy doing this. It gives me something to do. I've always wanted to work in my home, and I don't need any money, so I don't have to have... The Mormons took my TV ads off because they had the Mormon church logo underneath my neck. So they complained to Google, and they won. And that's okay. I don't need advertising. I don't need money. I don't ask for anything. I'm not selling anything. I have no tapes. I'm not a Ponzi scheme. I'm not a pyramid scheme. I'm just a person who has been in the Mormon church a long, long time. I know what my experiences are. I've got some history. I go back clear into the 60s with the Mormon church, and now up here in 2012. Write in. Let me know what you want to hear, and I'll do the best I can to give you, accurate information. But I'm not going to go on the internet and make this a business and stand, for 8 hours on the internet getting the names and the birthdays of the people at the Mountain Meadow Massacre. I speak in principle. Joseph Smith married two 14-year-old girls, Nancy Winchester and Helen Mar Kimball. Now, people will say, well, she was almost 15. Maybe she was. I don't know. The principle is a 38-year-old man rolling around in bed with a 14-year-old girl, whether she's going to be 15 the next day. What's the difference between a 14 and a 15 in that situation? The principle is it's a pedophile. That's the principle. And that's the way I speak. I try to speak to the common person. I have a good education, and I don't tout that around other than there's times that it comes up. And I don't mind saying I have a master's degree plus 28-hour post-credit master's level graduate classes. And I have had experience working with people in my whole professional career. So I have a little bit of perspective on life. I had several kids. I'm down now to 6 because I've banned the other 6 out of my life because they're Mormons and they're poisonous and they're toxic people. I don't want them in my life, and I don't want my grandchildren in their life. And I think I'm a great-grandfather. One of my granddaughters had a baby, but I never got an announcement. I just prayed, and the Holy Ghost told me. So, my own personal revelation. So if you have questions, or if you have clarifications, if I've said something that's not right, and you want more on it, I'm happy to do that. This gives me something to do. It gets me out of my chair. I don't have to watch TV all day and drive around the community. And if any of you really want to see a video on something, I will go out of the house with my video camera. I was thinking of going down into the City Creek Mall area and show you what $5 billion Jesus Mall looks like, because you in Brazil and you in Saudi Arabia and other places, you don't know this stuff. So anyway, send me your questions if you want. If I get no questions, I don't care either. So have a good day. Bye.